What is going on, guys? It's Fox here today, back again with another FIFA 23 Derby County Rams Revival Career Mode Save Season 4 Episode 9 today. As you can see, starting out, we finally have arrived and we've got the last 16 fixture finally in the Europa League. It's felt like an age since our last group stage match, but obviously I knew it'd be mid-February before the preliminary round got played. So we do have a very tough trip to the Orange Velodrome to play at Marseille. But before we get into what's happening, let's quickly get into the update on the Spurs and the Leeds game, as we'll show you the highlights from the Spurs game right now.
And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Oh, from miles out, he's done it. Going well. Oh, could be. He'll take it away. He won the ball. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration. And just putting it over the top. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance from that sort of distance. He should really...
Okay.
So there we have it. We have successfully beat Spurs 2-0 in the FA Cup. So that was very nice indeed. As defending champions, we struggled against Spurs in the league match in a few episodes ago, but we did quite well to get a 2-0 draw. We cancelled them out for everything they did, and we got a very nice 2-0 win to advance in the cup. And as you can see, and then we did have a league match against Leeds United and we drew 2-2. So that was not the best there. I simulated the game, quickly get through it. I thought we could have won. We got the draw. So that leaves us currently sitting in third after 27 games in the Premier League. So as I say, it's battle for third and fourth at the minute. So as you can see from the points gap, we're sitting on 48 points. Newcastle, Spurs, Arsenal, Man United, West Ham, Chelsea are all trying to chase that top four position. So we've got something to fight for the rest of the season. So as you know, we also said we beat Spurs in the FA Cup, and that does unfortunately give us Manchester City at the Etihad in the quarterfinals. I knew we were going to get them. So just go for the results. Palace knocked out Hull 4-3 on penalties. Hull must have played out their skin to get up penalty shootout. Man City beat MK Dons 3-1. Norwich beat Bournemouth 3-1. Arsenal beat Preston 3-0. Leeds beat Forest 3-2. Chelsea lost, man. Leicester beat Chelsea. We knocked out Spurs. So it's Chelsea and Spurs both going out. It's a big opportunity for us now if we can get past Manchester City in this FA Cup match. West Ham beating Reading 3-2. So looking at the top seeds clubs, obviously you've got Arsenal and Manchester City. There's two highest ranked teams left in it. But just the fixtures: Palace, West Ham, Leeds, Leicester, Man City, Derby, Norwich, Arsenal. So it's going to be an absolute cracker. I knew we were going to draw Manchester City. As soon as it came off with the fixtures been drawn, I know because obviously we had that tough cup final against them at Wembley in the last episode. Do go and check that out. got to face them in the FA Cup. We can't change it. We've got to just go and fight. We've got to try and play better than that cup final. We've got to go and try and beat a very tough Manchester City. So it is all cup episodes today. So we're going to have both legs of the Europa League away to start with at the Orange Velodrome, and then we do have the FA Cup game, like literally straight after. And then we do have to try and field a decent team. So this is how it's hard, because we've only got a 2-day gap from the Marseille to the Man City game, and then a 3-day gap to the second leg. But we want to do well in Europe this year. Well, I say we want to do well. I want to just push this team to as far as we can possibly get them. Just do as well as we can, because where we are in the league, you never know, we might not even be in Europe next year if we get, we only got into Europe following the FA Cup victory last year, so we did quite fortunate as we finished 7th in the league. So it is what it is. Only the one league fixture to end the month against West Ham, and then April, it just gets busier and busier if we have more fixtures to play. But it's what we want to do as a squad. It's where we need to be. Just want to be doing the best we can and achieve what we can. So obviously, if we go through in the Europa League and FA Cup, it's more fixtures to rejuggle, but it's still a long season to go. I say we're only just in March. It is what it is. The squad's doing quite well. I mean, looking at the looking at the stats so far, Ollie Watkins, 41 goals in the 36 games and 19 assists. He's been an absolute bargain of a free agent, coming in from Bayern Munich, obviously former Villa player, but he's been outstanding in this squad. Vega, obviously, he's not going to play for the rest of the season. He's still got 6 months left on his contract. No, on his contract of his injury. What am I talking about? He's second best player in the squad, but he's gone. But I think Moliake joining us for free in January, 25. He's been young and he's been hungry. 6 goals, 3 assists, 8 appearances so far for the club. Replacing him, he's doing well so far. Even Amad Diallo, he's got 12 assists. I thought when we signed him in the summer, he lacked a little bit, but he's coming on slowly. He's getting in not as many goals, but he's a winger. I can understand that. And obviously 12 assists, he's getting where we want to be. Louis Sibley, again, very outstanding squad player, still at 24, 12 goals, 10 assists. He's in and around there. Diaz has played a lot of games as he was replacement for Collado, but Collado's back and fit, so hopefully our midfield should be performing well. There's no excuses. But yeah, the squad is in a good place right now. We just need to try and be consistent as possible to the end of the season. So we're doing well on the objectives. We're achieving everything we need to do. We've done the FA Cup one. We've reached the quarterfinals. They want us to finish mid-table. We're absolutely blitzing that. And they wanted us to get a streak of 10 games with at least 1 goal. We've scored 24. So the board's happy with us. Let's just go and try and do what we can against a very tough Marseille. I'm not sure where Marseille are in the league. I'm sure we could possibly just have a quick look at that. Marseille are 3rd in the league, so we do know it is going to be a tough game. So let's go and have a good match and have a good episode. Hope you all enjoy.
A game that should get pulses racing. 2 of the foremost sides in Europe on a collision course. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Welcome to southern France. We're at the Stade Velodrome in the city of Marseille. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And only 16 teams are left in the Europa League. It's Olympique de Marseille, and they take on Derby County.
Well, Derek, we're down to the last 16, and we've got some really good sides left in the competition. 2 of them are on show here tonight. Let's hope we get some open attacking football in this first leg.
And this is the lineup for on the offensive. A really sumptuous ball, and that would have been quite the early. Has a go. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum. Ball played in rather well. And reading it absolutely. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper. And the emphasis is on creativity. It has to be. In it goes. The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Ake. It should be. And searching for his second, but the keeper equalled. He's in behind. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
He really hits it with power and accuracy.
Oh, good vision. He just needs to keep a cool head. It's got to be. He had to score, and he does.
Take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish.
Now potential danger. And the keeper has denied him. Well, we have FA Cup quarter-final action.
Oh, big chance here, Derek.
A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Space, but he still had some work to do.
Opportunity it is. And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside.
And still a chance. Well, it came to no. Memphis Depay. And this time it's a... Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Depay, and thwarted there following the cross. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Still alive. Kovic. Now with Hammer. Asking a lot to score. Oh, good save. Comes that this first leg is officially over. Just what the away fans were hoping for. Now they've got to hold their nerve when the action moves to their patch next time round.
Well, they've been excellent today. The forward passing, the movement of the strikers and the crossing have all been of the highest quality, which should make the second leg a formality.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
In 3 games, you can't argue with that. The action is live. Next. Hello everyone. Well, here's something we say every day of the week, don't we? It's a beautiful day for football in Manchester at the Etihad Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we have action from the quarter-final stage of the FA Cup just moments away. It is Manchester City, and they take on Derby County.
Thanks, Derek. Well, the hosts are clear favourites going into this tie. But with that comes pressure, particularly against a team that will remain compact, are well-drilled defensively, and are a threat on the counter-attack. If the hosts don't go through, though, it will be a major upset.
Loftus-Cheek. Useful looking ball. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. And now the delivery. And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy like that. They don't have the ball anymore. Chances on. Is it going to be? In it goes. The opening goal in this contest.
It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Now the attack fizzled out. Well, it could be on for him here. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
There's no stopping that.
Simple for the keeper.
Haven't enjoyed the majority of possession, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now. Yes. De Bruyne. Here. Flinging himself at it, the keeper. So the corner played into the box. And the keeper there to make sure. Can he make it count? And there we have it. Well, he went strongly in.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium.
A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Sound piece of goalkeeping.
I'm expecting a really tense second leg. What a reward for the winners. A place in the quarterfinals.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. Attempting to place the ball. Hold on. And he's headed it in. Loftus-Cheek. Can't miss, surely. Nicely saved. It's there for him. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Problem not completely solved. Well, straight at the goalkeeper.
Performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've
Oh,
shown
the
a lot
chance
of
is
it.
on, Stuart. Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. From a long way out. Well, the travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, I thought they played well today. They controlled the flow of the game, they created numerous chances, and they showed a lot of energy. They'll be fairly happy going into the next round.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it's the second leg of this round of 16 tie in the UEFA Europa League. It's Derby County versus Olympique de Marseille.
Well, after that first leg, you feel it may be a foregone conclusion. Hopefully the visitors can find an early goal, just put a little doubt amongst the crowd, create some tension, then build off of that. You do feel it's going to be an uphill battle, though. Outstanding, getting on the ball, making things
Oh,
happen.
wait a minute, they could well be in. Well, he was on his own, he had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Zivkovic, can he finish? And diving to thwart him. Osborne, being egged on by the crowd. Oh, goodness me, off the post. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. There to take it away. Well, he might be onto something. Now the task is to remain focused. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper. Real chance. Can they keep it out? Able to... A glorious chance. Keeper getting the touch. And he read it really well. Fine save. And he takes it on, but he can't keep that effort on target. And in search of space. Oh, a goal! And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it? A foul, but advantage played. And quite simply... Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And it might be. And a goalkeeper on top of his game. Can he finish this? Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. And caught by the keeper. Premier League action coming up. It's Derby County facing West Ham United. It should be. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Beat the keeper, and that's all that...
But no real central pressure applied. The pass could do damage. Just needs to stay calm. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now, on aggregate, it is forwards. He does have pressure to deal with. And a goalkeeper in green. And the cross goes in. Terrific block. Short. Targets available. Cross comes in. Well, he was being closely... There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, it was never really in doubt, was it? Over the two legs, they were by far the better team. They'll take some stopping, that's for sure.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
So that is it for this episode. It's just been an amazing month of March. You know, good win in the FA Cup against Spurs to start things off. Draw against Leeds as we've been through. And then that first Europa League game away in France. We took the game to Marseille. The 3-4-3 did not work for them whatsoever. And we just found the space, took the chances. We, scored 4 goals. Just took we pickpocketed the space, and we just dominated the game. And we just won 4-1. And it was a nice solid away win for the first leg first leg of the last 16. And then, I say, we managed the squad rotation well throughout the month as well. Just started playing certain players in 45 minutes each half and really rotating the squad. I know we've obviously got 25 players in the squad, I think, so about that. So we've had to really push the squad rotation this month. It's going to be even more next month. We'll get into that in a minute. So then Manchester City, we just absolutely took the game to them. No fear. We forgot about the EFL Cup, the Carabao Cup final, or the League Cup, EFL Cup, whatever people want to call it these days. Totally forgot about that. We started from fresh. Possession was even. We had 13 shots to their 5. We nullified their attack. Haaland was basically non-existent, apart from like the 3 chances or something he had in the game and the 1 goal he scored. Then they had 5 shots and 5 tackles. We had 28 tackles and 13 shots. They made more passes than us, but possession was even, but we just took the game to them. We just nullified them. We were in all the right positions at the right times. We defended well. We took the opportunities in attack. We scored 3 goals and we won 3-1. So still, beat Tottenham. We've beat Manchester City. We're defending our FA Cup crown very strongly. And then the second leg against Marseille in the Europa League. Well, they played a lot better in the first half. They got a very fortunate own goal towards the end of the first half. Bit of a dodgy deflection from Jackal. Keeper couldn't really save it. He was out of position. Bit unfortunate. And then second half, well, we just had loads and loads of chances. Their keeper was making save after save. We went really good waves of attack, and we just couldn't quite find that goal in the first half. Second half, we got 2 goals and we secured the win, and we won 6-2 on the aggregate. So it was a nice 2 matches there, and we do progress to the quarter-finals. There, obviously, the FA Cup, we're now in the semi-finals, so we'll be going for that in a minute. The league, we beat West Ham there. As we simulated the game, we did beat them 2-1. I won't go into the calendar just yet. We should just go through the league table. Our next game is Brentford, but we will do that in a minute. We are still sitting third after 28 games, 51 points. Like I said at the start of the episode, we're battling it out for that top 5, 3, 4, 5th position. Many teams are up there. It's only a matter of points in it. So that win against West Ham has helped us out. We're still level on points with Newcastle. Right, let's get into the FA Cup. We do face West Ham in the semi-finals, and our East Midlands rivals Leicester will play Norwich, as Norwich beat Arsenal. So we did our job again. We beat Manchester City. Norwich did their job at Carrow Road and beat Arsenal. So all the top seeded teams are out. So it's every team for themselves now. So we've got a tough match against West Ham. So that's a Wembley semi-final fixture for us. So again, we're doing well. Can we carry on defending our crown and win a second consecutive FA Cup title? In the Europa League, we have been drawn against PSV, a very tough Dutch team, but that is it now. We're getting the last 8 of the Europa League, so it's getting tougher and tougher. It's what we're in European for. It's what we want European for, to challenge ourselves. Just go through some of the results. Obviously, we beat Marseille 6-2 on aggregate, very dominant performances. Genk knocked out Betis 2-0 on aggregate. Benfica knocked out Young Boys, very close 3-2 aggregate encounter. Rangers beating Wolfsburg, that's a very good result for them, 3-1 on aggregate. PSV beating their Dutch counterpart Feyenoord 3-1 on aggregate. Hellas Verona just edging a tough fixture against Monaco 3-2. And as you can see, AC Milan are also looking very strong. 6-2 aggregate over Villarreal. So that's 2-3-1 wins for them. So they're looking very strong in the tournament. And Sporting Lisbon beat Lazio 2-1. So I say Milan, Verona, PSV derby, Benfica, Sporting, that is a very tough fixture. Rangers have got every chance of getting to the semi-finals, and I hope we can progress. So let's get into next month's fixtures. I'm going to be moving on with the Brentford and Burnley games, so you will not be seeing those. As you can see there, the FA Cup semi-final is at the end of the month, so we have that very coming up. And again, next episode it is going to be the Europa League mainly. We're going to be doing the PSV away, Newcastle home, PSV, the second leg of PSV, and then after that it is going to be a very tough run of fixtures. Liverpool home, so the following episode will be very tough, as it will be Liverpool, Forest, West Ham in that semi-finals, and then Man City. We're just getting very close to the end of the season. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.